And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. The Brown Bomber, Jack. This one has... And that's the opening bell, round one. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A perfect counter shot. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Defense is not an option for these two. Good counter punching. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Nice counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And he scores with the counter. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That hook won't score. A perfect counter lands. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. These two were made for each other. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. He just misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Trying to land that jab. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Failing to score with that right hook. Shot. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I get... Time for the 5th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well done with that counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Didn't land that jab. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Well to block that left jab. Beautiful counter shot. Can't find a home in that jab. Nice counter punch. You know that bell was sweet. This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up.
Down goes Jack Dempsey. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Punch, counter punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the respect.
Round 7, here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Right hook just missed. His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well, What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Joe Louis in trouble. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. We just saw... There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Got out of the way that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three.
One more time, and you're through.
7, come to me.
I done gave you too many chances, baby.
Hold that thought. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is edge.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart, that is.